Hello, dear viewer or viewers. Welcome back to another Dream Entry ASMR. Okay, so this one is a pretty interesting one, and it looks like, because I talked with this person, direct_plenty349A on Reddit, and they gave me a dream. Well, I mean, I asked them permission to read it on this channel, and I appreciate that for anybody who wants me to read their dreams. But they gave me a full entry here, because the one that I had asked them for, I guess it wasn't like it was just like a basically like a summarization of their dream. So they sent me the full, like a more like full version of it, in their DMs. The Blackened lady. This is a little spooky. I dreamt that my family and I moved into a new home, new to us, and we were going about our days, moving in, starting to clear out the attic from the previous owners, who'd left all of their belongings. And I started seeing ghosts. They looked like shadow people, but in my dream I recognized them as ghosts instead. They weren't scary. In fact, they didn't bother my family or the pets, so no biggie. Next, I was organizing my room, putting clothes away, when I saw something in the left side of my closet. It looked like a large plaque made out of red wax. There were rusted nails hammered around the inside edges. One of the nails on the bottom had something round and charred that was also nailed into the plaque. Then I noticed the writing carved into the plaque. I began to read it before the letters became scrambled. It was written by a mother. Her son was wrongfully executed by the electric chair, and she wanted justice. Below all of this, on the floor, there were melted white tapered candles, and the hardwood was charred so much that there were holes allowing me to see down under the house. But it was pitch black, and I wasn't putting my face anywhere near it. The dream began to fade out. But before I woke up, I heard a child whisper the name, the Blackened lady. Sorry for any misspellings. I thought I would remember more from the dream. But it's been 2 or 3 weeks since. Also, what's your... Oh, never mind. But anyways, so that's an interesting dream. That's another great example of subtle horror. Gives you just enough to give you a creepy ambience, but you never actually experience like a jump scare or anything like that. It just gives you a feeling of unease. It's fascinating that creepy old houses. I have a lot of dreams of these where the setting is like in an old house that's like built like back in like the early 1900s or late 1800s. And usually that's where most of my ghost dreams happen. And like a lot of like creepy stuff, like unsettling, like creepy horror stuff happens. So I mean, you mentioned something in the dream, the Blackened lady, and I guess seeing this plaque, which is fascinating because that seems to be one of one of the things that really directs you, or, keeps your attention in this dream. Is a plaque with, like, this language, I guess, that gets scrambled. And I guess you find out it's like a mom with, like, her son that was killed wrongfully or something like that. And just, like, the detail of the plaque, it just gives you, like, a creepy feeling. It's like an old, like, creepy looking plaque, like candles, and it's almost like an altar. It's almost like what you explained. It's like some sort of altar or something. And then, like, looking down through the floor, I guess, which is like pitch black. But the blackened lady is mentioned. Some child, like, I guess, whispered it, which is fascinating because that's all you like hear. You don't see, I guess you never see the blackened lady in the dream, but it's just, like, mentioned. And that's the thing about subtle horror, is that you don't have to see the monster to be scared. Or you don't have to see the horror to be scared. Just building up the subtle nuances of the dark and eerie ambience is enough to provoke horror, or provoke some sense of, like, unease, an unsettling feeling. And that's the thing with stuff like that. That fascinates me. It's just that's why I watch ghost videos a lot. That's why I watch, like, stuff like that a lot. Like, have you ever seen the movie The Sixth Sense? If you haven't, I highly recommend it. I won't talk about anything about it because it is a great movie. The only thing that I will say about the movie is that the ending will throw you off. For those who have seen it, like, you know what I'm talking about. The ending will throw you off. Like, it really surprises you. But yeah, it's just this guy that's, like, he's like an investigator, and, like, he looks into, like, I guess he's an investigator in the movie, but, like, no, he's not an investigator. He's a therapist. And, what's his name? I am forgetting famous actors' names now, for some reason. I don't know why. Bruce. You know, the famous Bruce guy. He plays in it. And then, the kid, he's also another famous, like, child actor. I can't remember his name either, but he's played on a lot of, like, 90s movies. He probably still plays in movies today. But he's in it. And so basically, the guy is a therapist, and he talks to troubled kids, and this kid ends up being one of his patients. But yeah, eventually, it's found out, or the therapist guy finds out, that he's talking to a ghost. Like, this kid is a ghost. Like, he finds out that this kid passed. Maybe the kid didn't pass away. I can't remember exactly what it was. I don't think the kid passed away. I might be wrong, but yeah, a lot of interesting stuff happens in that movie. A lot of stuff about, like, the afterlife and stuff like that, and about, like, spirits and stuff. But that, it just reminded me of that movie. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for now. I don't really have any more saved up. Let me see how many I've read so far. I think I've read like 4 of them so far. So it'd make like 7 of them, I guess. So that's a pretty decent amount. I mean, I'd probably make like a compilation or something out of all of these, and then yeah, at some point. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments of these dreams and stuff. If you had any dreams yourself that are fascinating, or if you found it interesting. And then remember, I have a Reddit. You can post on there, or yeah, Reddit thread. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed these, and I will see you in the next video. You have a good day. Thank you for watching.